The Mavic Air 2. We're going to talk a little bit about it and what we like and what we dislike. So I'm hoping that this helps you and trying to figure out the drone that's right for you. Let's first talk a little bit about the video quality. I will say the video quality on this thing is pretty mental, especially even in low light situations. But I've been using it now for about approximately a month and a half. But like I said, the video quality is very crisp, very sharp. It's very easy to use. You can do hyperlapses, time lapses. You can just basically there's many options that this gives you compared to the GoPro Karma that I was shooting before this. So I would definitely check this thing out. Now let's talk photography. With the 2.8 lens and being able to shoot at a 48 megapixel camera, you can definitely get some very sharp images. You can also do panoramas on this thing, from vertical, horizontal. The nighttime photography on it is very good. Yeah, it comes with ND filters to help too on the really bright days, but I have a Freewell ND filter and polarizer, a 65. Which I would definitely recommend doing. I paid about $20 for it, and it's aftermarket. It's very easy to use, to attach and everything, but that's something I would definitely look into, is get a little bit better ND filters, especially one with the polarizer on there. So it's going to help cut down on the glare. When you're in the sky, you're going to get a lot more glare over the water if you're shooting water and things like that. So make sure you check that out. But for photography, this thing is really, really sharp. I mean, it's not going to take a comparison to like a DSLR or a mirrorless camera, but for a drone, they take very good photography shots. And I haven't been disappointed. The only thing I'm disappointed about photography is when you're doing some of the panos. If you're dealing with an man-made subject, like a road in your picture or anything, it's going to distort. So that's something that you got to keep in mind, is the distortion is really, really bad when it comes to man-made items. So if it's not something you want to get into, then I highly recommend you kind of rethinking it. Maybe one of the newer drones from DJI might have fixed that or corrected that issue, but it's something I would recommend looking into. So let's talk a few pros and cons. Pros would be it's very sharp when it comes to the image and video quality. It's very easy to use, and the batteries, especially I have 3 batteries, but the batteries last you roughly about 30 minutes a piece. That's a lot longer than some of your average drones. Like my GoPro only lasted about 17 minutes a piece. But the battery life is very well. It's very responsive. There's the tripod mode. There's the sport mode, as well as the normal speed for more cinematic stuff, especially the tripod mode. The tripod mode on here is a lot more for slower cinematic shots. So if you're into the cinematic look, then I would definitely recommend getting this. It's very easy to actually try and use, like I said, and you can take control in actually manual setting your entire drone. Now let's talk the cons. So for me, a couple cons would be the ND filters that come with it are okay. They're kind of mediocre. Again, it is easy to use, but it's still a little bit too big to fit in my bag when it comes to all my other gear, especially with all the batteries and the controller and all that kind of stuff. And attaching your phone to the controller is kind of a pain, but they do have a controller that you can actually buy that has the built-in screen. It's a lot more money. It's almost the price of actually getting the drone, but it's an option that you have. Like I said, the ND filters are kind of crappy. So once again, this was about the DJI Mavic Air 2. I'm gonna have the rest of this video showing you some sample video and photos of what I've done so far. So I hope you stay tuned and enjoy. But make sure you like, subscribe, and comment. And let me know what you think in the comments, and let me know what drone you actually have. And if you have any other video ideas, make sure you comment below and let me know. And I'll make sure I get on doing that. You can follow me on Instagram at manbehindalens. The link will be in the description, so stay tuned and look out for that. And I really enjoy talking to you guys, and I hope you guys all enjoy what I do. Like I said, over time things are going to get so much better, so stay tuned and enjoy the journey. Thank you.